Welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Trevo. And guys, have we got an absolute cracking episode for you today. It's all about seafood. Welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Trevo. And guys, have we got an absolute cracking episode for you today. It's all about seafood. It's all about fish. And don't go and get the ditch to change the channel, Trevo. I don't like fish. Trust me, by the time you've seen me cook these recipes, you are going to love it. In the background, guys, where am I? I'm in the National Park in Muckross Gardens, and it's absolutely stunning. And we're filming our brand new series that's coming up this autumn. But for now, I want you to sit back and relax, enjoy some of the older stuff that myself and Tones have done. And this one is for all you guys on a health kick or just love really tasty food, okay? This is fantastic. A beautiful raw seafood salad. We had to do it in the restaurant, Tones. Remember the weather got the better of us that day? What are we making today? The fashion. You know when they all talk about food fashion today? It's all about raw food, okay? I hate fashion with food. It's like ponchos. Do you ever see anybody wearing a poncho anymore? No, they don't. Same with this fashionable food. Comes and goes. Anyway, let's do something fashionable. Raw food. So we're going to make a fantastic salad of beautiful fresh fish, raw, with all our raw ingredients here, Tones, of fruit and veg. Let's have a quick look. We've got some mixed leaves, we've got some spring onions, we've got some chilies, we've got some pear, we've got some courgette grated, we've got some carrot, tomato, lime, and the star of our show today is beautiful fresh sea bream. So what we're going to start off with, Tones, is a bit of pear. I love a bit of fresh fruit in our salads. And what we're going to do is, the reason why we're starting off with this is because this is about the only thing that we're going to cook. And we're not even going to cook it, we're going to pretty much just warm it through. You don't even need to peel this pear. We're not even going to caramelize it with any sugars or anything at all like that, because this pear is sweet enough. So just get a couple of pieces of pear. A nice fresh pear, that's all we need. You know me, I hate to waste anything. On a little gentle heat, we don't want to burn the hell out of that, okay? Now, here we go. Let's make a little bit of a sauce. In here, why am I using the big bowl? I'm using the big bowl so you can see, okay? I know this is huge, I can nearly sit in there myself. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Now, we're going to use sesame seed oil, Tones. This is very strong, okay? So don't put in too much. We're just maybe talking about half a teaspoon. Now, you remember those two, what were they called, the geckos that used to wasabi? What's up? We're going to put in about that much, guys. That's about, if it comes out, that's not even. This is very strong stuff. This is very, very powerful stuff. Juice of half a lime. Beautiful stuff all together. The last thing we're going to put in for our dressing is a little bit of mirin, Japanese rice wine, okay? Again, it's a little bit sweet, so we're going to start off with maybe about a teaspoon and a half. We'll come back to it because I keep telling you guys, taste everything. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. That is exactly how easy it is to make our dressing. Give that a good mix in, get the wasabi all mixed up. The last thing you want is a big lump of that. Food, Tones, has this incredible way of actually talking to you, so I want you to listen to it. It's bubbling away and it's saying, I'm almost ready, Trevo, I'm almost ready. Give me about another 30 seconds and then flip me over. Okay, so listen to it all the time. Let's go. Chilies. These aren't overly hot. They're not too spicy, so we're putting in all the seeds. Beautiful. In we go. Our chili. Our spring onions. Don't forget. Listen to our food. We're almost there, ready to turn those pears. And all I have in there, Tones, is just butter and pear and a frying pan. That's it. Nothing else. Just all the flavour is going into this salad. So we've got about maybe 1.5 spring onions. Now, a handful of grated courgette. Trevo, how much the hell is a handful? A handful is a handful. Okay? This is about half a carrot, so that's about 1/4 of a courgette. Look at the colours. Now, a handful of our mixed leaves. I gotta admit, even just the smell is just fantastic. Flick them over. That's all we want. We just want a tiny little bit of colour. And that's the natural sugars in there, Tones. That's the natural sugars in there that are caramelizing. Beautiful. Now, so many people are afraid of fish. So you're going to get your fishmonger to do this. This is known as pin-boned, filleted and scaled. If you want your fishmonger to skin it, just get it to skin it. Otherwise, get a good sharp knife and just slice down towards the tail. This is very important because that's how the natural body of the flesh goes. It's coming down. If you go up, you're going to make, it's just going to rip it up. So just like as if you're carving a little bit of smoked salmon. Straight down. Now 1 fillet will do 1 person for a starter. 2 fillets is loads for a main course. How healthy is this? This is all the rage now, guys, all the rage. If you are absolutely saying, Trevo, I can't even do that, get your fishmonger to do this for you. It is so simple. But I want you to try, I want you to practice. In we go with our little bits of salad. Make sure you get a good close-up in there, Thomas. You know what? Because I have them and Trevo hates to waste food, we're going to use both fillets. Myself and Tones will get to eat this. Now, it's a salad, so all we want is those pears to be warm, okay? So I know already that that's good, because that's about another minute. So just turn off the heat, okay? And just let the residual heat finish that off. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, you can leave the seeds in if you want. Me personally, I think it just makes a little bit of a difference for texture for the salad. And speaking of texture, I forgot to say it, one of the most important things to do is to make sure you slice that fish nice and fine. Because if you get chunky, raw fish like that, the texture of it just isn't nice. So keep it nice and fine, like a smoked salmon. Just take out all the seeds. Again, this is just for colour. Look how simple, look how quick this is. This is just, I tell you guys, you've got to try this, especially if you're a health fanatic. This is so filling, so tasty, and so damn healthy. Now, Tones, let's go. So, remember when you're dressing salads, nice and gentle, like you're with a woman, okay, or a man, whatever you're into. I don't mind. Maybe you're a woman with a man, I don't know. But just go in with one hand. Always, always, always keep one hand clean. Always, just in case you need to go answer the phone or scratch something or whatever. Look at this. This is just absolutely fantastic. And that dressing now is coating all the fish, coating all the salad, coating all the veg. Now it is time to plate up. This is done in minutes. Absolute minutes. Now, it looks fantastic. I'm just going to put this here. Time to move over our pear. Now this is just because fruit and salad are great mates. So get them all in. And presentation, sometimes you say in a restaurant, wow, why does their presentation always look so good? Just try and keep, if you're learning all the time, try and keep the shape of the pear coming all the way around. It makes a huge difference on the plate. And always use odd numbers. I don't know why somebody's looked into it. Apparently it's more appealing to your eye. Tones, I've done my stuff. It took us a couple of minutes to make that. I said we waste nothing. We're all saying, what are you going to do with those seeds? I'm going to throw them into the stock pot. Get the other half of the line. One here, one there. And that, guys, is an absolute fantastic raw salad, sea bream. You've seen all the stuff we put into it. Tones, how long did that take us? Minutes, I'd say, not even. Enjoy. A place so lovely that it seems neither from waking life nor dreams. Now that's what W.B. Yeats has to say about Muckers, and do you know what, guys? He wasn't far. A place so lovely that it seems neither from waking life nor dreams. Now that's what W.B. Yeats has to say about Muckers, and do you know what, guys? He wasn't far wrong. And here we are, lads, in the gardens. We've just cooked a beautiful seafood salad, and all the people who say, I'm not on a healthy buzz, Trevo, show me something else. Well, that's exactly what's coming up now. Smoked salmon, prawns, pasta. So, Tones, we've had a quick wipe of the pan. We're back to dish number 2. 2 people sitting outside, and they're getting their steak sandwiches. Let's go. Dish number 2. Like I said before in discussion board, lads, when you're cooking pasta, cook extra. So for the following day or the day after, you're going to have a quick and simple meal. Olive oil, sesame oil, smoked salmon, and a couple of shrimps. Prawns, whatever you can get. Yeah, watch your heat. You're talking literally seconds to cook here. Cream. Beautiful. Mark's secret recipe, garlic butter. Can't tell you what's in that, guys. I don't want for the vegetarians, that's when you're on your healthy buzz. This is when you want a bit of cream and mushroom. Okay. So the reason why we're putting the garlic butter in with the cream like that, it's going to thicken the sauce. I told you before as well, as when you're cooking with pasta, the starch in the pasta will also thicken the sauce a little bit. Okay. Do a little bit of spring onions. I love these now. And if you're around walking around national parks or that kind of stuff, lads, we're coming into wild garlic season. We're going to do a video on that soon. Look at that. That's just the butter, the cream already thickening up. Tones, fresh pasta that we had. That's cold, all right? We're going to go straight in. This is enough for one. I'm using tagliatelle pasta here, whichever one you want to use, guys. Any. Wherever you get your hands. How long is this taking? Let's up the heat a bit now. Now you see why I'm telling you, when you're cooking pasta, always cook extra. This is real-time cooking here. And it's not even taking us 3 or 4 minutes. Dish number 2. And here we go. Look at this. Creamy tagliatelle with Kenmare Bay smoked salmon and local shrimps. Beautiful. What are we going to finish it with? Let's finish it with a little bit of parmesan. Freshly shaved parmesan. Let's finish it with a little bit of pesto. I've shown you how to make pesto, guys. If you don't know how to make it, just buy it. Get a good quality one. You watching, Jamie? 30 minutes to make 1 meal, 6 to make 3. Look at that. Fresh tagliatelle pasta, Kenmare Bay smoked salmon, prawns, cream and white wine sauce, a little bit of parmesan shaves. Tones, I kind of missed that we haven't been in the kitchen for a while. We're back to basics here, guys. Dish number 2, 6 minutes. Boom! Well, I hope you enjoyed that recipe, guys. And like I said in it, when you're cooking pasta, rice, potatoes, veg, always cook that little bit extra so that when you want to cook a quick recipe, it's only going to take minutes because it's already done. Now, coming up after the break. Well, I hope you enjoyed that recipe, guys. And like I said in it, when you're cooking pasta, rice, potatoes, veg, always cook that little bit extra so that when you want to cook a quick recipe, it's only going to take minutes because it's already done. Now, coming up after the break, guys. Oh my God, Tones, you remember when we filmed this? You were looking at me saying, Trevo, I can't believe you just did that. Well, that's exactly what your guests are going to say when you invite them over.